So finding the deal. The deal is the number one thing that you can bring a flipper. The deal. So I'm going to talk about different ways to find the deals. And I'm going to talk about actually finding the deal. Not just, hey, Kelly, I saw this on Redfin. What do you think about this? Because I've already gotten a couple of those texts. And again, I have no problem with it because I didn't set the proper parameters. But I also get these texts, you know, I've met buyers or worked with buyers or clients or have friends that also like to make money. Who in here likes to make money? Everyone likes to make money. And so they hear about these stories. And I always share, hey, if you share opportunities with me, I wholeheartedly believe in abundance, that we can all make whatever we want to make together. So I have friends that'd be like, hey, Kelly, saw this on Redfin. What do you think about this property? Said, oh, it's great. It's listed about 100,000 more than I would pay for it. So I'm going to teach you some parameters of what you can do starting today. Okay. You can go on the MLS. Almost every single MLS has keyword searches. So go into whatever MLS you're a part of. You know, I still belong to CRMLS. I've lived down in San Diego County for 5 years now. I still belong to CRMLS. Okay. So it doesn't matter what county you're looking in. And again, we'll look at properties in Southwest Riverside, you know, especially Temecula, Murrieta, and the surrounding areas. So you're going to look for words like fixer, distressed, needs work, motivated seller. Seller is motivated. But it's pretty funny because most descriptions right now saying seller is motivated, and then you bring them an offer and they're like, no, we're not that motivated. So, or the days on market has been high. Okay. Even though I showed you, and I'm going to go over some examples. And I just had I had an agent text me yesterday, a property that they were looking at putting under contract. The list price is $760,000. And it had been on the market for 5 days, and they were pre-negotiating it for $640,000. So don't go in there with limiting beliefs saying, hey, it's only been on the market for 5 days. This offer is going to be too low. That's not what it is. It's all numbers. Okay. And you don't have to have an emotional attachment, because I don't have an emotional attachment. I'm just looking at numbers. So all you have to do is then practice the numbers. Who in here loves math? Okay. Thought all of you raised your hand and said you love money. You like to make money. Money is math. Math is money. Say that. Money is math. Math is money. So one more time. Money is math. Math is money. Okay. Who in here loves math? Every one of you better freaking raise your hand. We're going to get good at basic math because math is money. Okay. Okay. Off market. Big opportunity off market. You know, we have a little bit more room for negotiating and wiggle room. For sale by owner, forsaleby.owner.com, Zillow's for sale by owner, Redfin's for sale by owner, whatever platforms you can find for sale by owner, you can have conversations. I just had a seller reach out to me directly, said, hey, I just want $295,000 for my condo. I don't want to pay any real estate fees. I don't want to go into any one of those conversations. If you can pay me it, you can have my property. Great. Let me just run numbers. And I get some more information. I start to build that relationship, get more of the background. But again, that's a for sale by owner. That's how I found it. Facebook. I bought a property off Facebook Marketplace. Again, said, I don't want to work with any real estate agents. If you have a buyer, bring me the buyer. Well, it was a distressed property, needed a bunch of work. And actually, a family member brought it to me. My sister-in-law said, Kelly, what do you think about this property? And it worked out. I bought it right off of Facebook, contacted them, went and walked the property, purchased the property, paid my sister-in-law a good finder's fee, not licensed. You realize you don't have to be licensed to make money, okay? The items, the action items that I'm giving you doesn't even require a license. It requires a license to get on the MLS. So that's how you actually have a leg up on the wholesalers and people that don't have the license. But Nextdoor, Facebook, just keep your ears open. And when someone says, I'm not looking to work with a real estate agent, don't be like every real estate agent and tell them they're stupid. I don't know how many Facebook chats I've read. Hey, I'm looking to sell my property. I'm not looking for a real estate agent. And then people just berate these people. They don't know what they're doing. They're just willing to accept less. And they go into this and they just, man, give them what they want, or give yourself an opportunity. Hey, that's great. I am a real estate agent, but I actually work with the cash buyer, and we don't have to talk about any commissions or fees or anything. I just need to see the property. I would never miss out on an opportunity to get belly to belly with a buyer or seller. We're just going to talk about sellers right now, but real estate's a contact sport. Got to get belly to belly. Don't give up those opportunities. Go meet them. Okay. On market. Yeah, actually, a couple more. Off market. Again, these will pop up on Facebook and Nextdoor, or the relationships you already have, friends and family, friends of friends, cousins. If you start having these conversations, it's that yellow car phenomena. You're going to start hearing him more and more and more. But hey, I inherited a property. My cousin inherited a property here in San Diego. My grandpa passed away. They don't want to list the property. Or hey, we inherited this property. It's got a bunch of mold on it. These are gold words that you can be listening for to make money by helping people, because that's still the end goal, is to help individuals out of the situation that they want help out of. Okay. Or you might be walking through properties. You might be holding an open house. I've had this happen, had an agent holding an open house, said, hey, I have this property down the street. It's real beat up. They walked through it. They called me and they said, hey, there's no way that this is going to qualify for conventional financing. Can you come take a look at it? And sure enough, we went ahead and bought it. Okay. So again, these are just keywords, key phrases, things that you're looking for and listening for. But here's the deal. We hear about all the off-market properties and all those things. 90% of the properties we buy either come directly from agents, or an agent had the opportunity or heard these opportunities. Okay, because you guys are agents, you guys are talking to buyers and sellers. You're also talking to other agents. So I've had, like I said, I've had a number of people represent me as the buyer's agent because they were networking with a purpose. They go to their network, they talk about their cash buyer that they have. How many of you as real estate agents like to close listings in 10 to 14 days? Everyone, okay? And if you guys do, then everyone else does. And so if you can provide that solution of, hey, I got a cash buyer that's still buying in this market. I get 25 calls a week. Hey, are you still buying in this market? Hey, I see you recently purchased in San Diego County. We're looking for buyers that are still buying in this market. You just say, hey, I have a cash buyer that's buying in this market right now. We're closing on properties every single week. You know, do you have anything? You guys already have the connections. Because if you've done any transactions, you already met somebody, you already work with somebody, and you've probably already created a relationship with that person. Deepen that relationship. Reach out to that. Hey, we worked together. It went awesome on this conventional side. I have this new cash buyer. He's looking to purchase in this market. You know, he wants to acquire 5 to 10 properties over the next 30 to 60 days. Do you know of anything? And sure enough, you do that enough times, you reach out to 5 agents a week, someone's going to be like, yep, and they're going to go through one of these. They're going to be like, yep, my cousin just called me. They inherited a property. They need to get rid of it, especially at the end of the year. You guys said you want to close properties before the end of the year. Tax time or the end of the year makes a difference for tax purposes. So they're looking to maybe offload a property real quick because of, here's what I pretty much can guarantee is taxes will never be lower than what they are this year. Taxes seem to only go up year by year. Okay, so December 31st rolls around, a lot of people want to offload those properties. So there's still going to be, if you have the right mindset, there's going to be a shit ton of opportunity over the next 25 days. Okay, and again, you guys are the agents, the other agents that you're networking with, you guys are they're talking, everyone's talking with the sellers direct. That's that insider information that I was telling you about. That is illegal. Every other company, every other business organization, but it's perfectly legal in real estate. The seller can tell you, and the listing agent can tell you exactly what the seller is looking for. And that's what we're going to really go into today, because here's what you're looking for. And now we're going to go into the action of how you're going to make these deals work and really what you need to be doing.